Hello, Namaste. Let me welcome you all in today's class. In today's class, we are going to learn about connectives. And I hope you are all familiar with this topic because we have been learning about connectives in our junior classes too. Before we learn about connectives, okay, first of all we'll see some examples related to connectives and then we will come to the point, right? Okay, let's see some examples first. We have as many as 5 examples here. You can see on the screen. Number A, Suman failed the exam because he did not study well. Number B, Mice went to bank in order to withdraw some money. Number C, Preeti passed the exam although she was lazy. Number D, Mr. Karki helps others despite his poverty. And number E, this is the house where I was born. Yes, in these examples, you can notice there some words. For example, in number A, you can notice the word because, which has been underlined. In the same way, in number B also you can see the word in order to, that has been underlined. And in number C also you can see the word although. Number D, the word despite. And number E, the word where has been underlined, right? So in these examples, the words that have been underlined, they are known as connectives. Why? Because these words join the statement with, or let's say these words join 2 or more clauses or sentences, and in some cases these words also join some phrases as well, right? So these words are the connectives. Now let's see, under note I have given you some lines there, and if you go through these lines you can have some ideas about connectives. Okay, let's read out these lines. In the above sentences, the words like because, in order to, although, despite, and where are called connectives because these words are used to join 2 or more clauses or phrases, right? Or let's say the sentences. So we can say that connectives are words that are used to connect or join 2 or more clauses, sentences, or noun phrases. Did you get the ideas? Yes. Now let's move ahead. Now we'll learn about the different types of connectives, right? Do you have any idea about different types of connectives? Yeah. Okay, let's see over here. We have, okay, basically 4 types of connectives. For example, reason connectives, purpose connectives, connectives of unexpected result, and lastly but not the least, we have relative pronoun connectives. We may have other types of connectives, but basically we can categorize connectives under 4 headings. Now we'll learn them, okay, one by one. Number first, we are going to deal with reason connectives, right? Okay, under reason connectives, we can use the words like because of, as, since, for, so, therefore, right? These are the words that we can use as the connectives of reason, or we use these words to join the statement with reason, right? Let's see some examples. Okay, number A, we have he didn't go to school yesterday because he was ill. Number B, he didn't go to school because of his illness. Please, you see the differences between these 2 sentences, because and because of, okay? Number C, the teacher punished him for he didn't submit his homework in time. Number D, she never helps others, so nobody likes her. Now in these examples, you can see the words like because of, for, so. right? And these words have been used as the connectives of reason or reason connectives, because these words join the statement with their reason, right? So here I have some points under note, yes, to be noted. Let's see the first point. Reason connectives are used to join the statement with the reason, yes, as I already said. Number B, next point we have because, as, since, for plus clause. It means because, as, since, for, they are followed by a clause. And do you have any idea about clause? Yes, a clause is a part of sentence that has its subject and verb, right? It means, okay, a part of sentence having a subject and verb of its own is simply known as a clause. So you can see this in the above example. And the last point we have, so and therefore join the situation or the clause with the result. So there is slight difference, the words like because and because of and for, they are used before a clause, right? And they join the reasons. But so and therefore they join the result with the statement. So this is the difference between because, as, since, for, and so and therefore. And here one more thing that you have to note is in the above examples is because, after because you can see there is a clause, right? But after because of there is a phrase, right? There is a phrase. Because of is followed by a phrase. Because of his illness. His illness, this is a noun phrase. So this is the thing you should notice carefully. Now we have the next type of connectives, that is purpose connectives, right? Do you know what kind of words are generally used under purpose connectives? Yes, you're right. Under purpose connectives we can use the words such as so that, in order to, for, to, etc. Let's see some examples first, then we'll understand it better. Okay, in number A we have he studies hard so that he can or could succeed. Number B, Sunita went to Kathmandu in order to meet her relatives. Number C, Rupak went to temple for prayer, or you can also say for praying to God. Number D, my father goes to office to do his duty. Yes, in these examples you can notice the connectives like so that, in order to, for, and lastly to, right? So these are used as the connectives of purpose or purpose connectives, and purpose connectives are used to join the purpose of an action, right? Why we do something, or we do something for what purpose. Yes. Now I have some points for you which you have to take into consideration. Okay, let's see the first point under note. Yes, purpose connectives are used to join an action with their purpose. Yes, we have already discussed. Next point, so that plus clause. It means so that is used with a clause. So whenever you are choosing the right connective, you should notice whether there is a clause or a noun phrase after the blank space, right? And the next one we have to or in order to is used with infinitive form. So you have to notice if there is an infinitive form of verb after the blank space, then you should use to or in order to. And lastly we have for plus noun phrase or ing form of verb. For is basically used with the noun phrase, like as in you can see in the examples there, number C, for prayer or praying to God, right? Okay, this is all about purpose connectives. Now we are moving on to the next type of connectives, that is connectives of unexpected result, right? And okay, most of the students find it a little bit difficult than other types of connectives, and in most of the cases you might be confused, yes, which one connective is suitable in the blank spaces. Yes, okay, no problem, we'll discuss here, and then I hope you will get the ideas and you will do no mistakes in the exam. First of all, we'll see some examples. Okay, before that, see the words, okay, that we can use under connectives of unexpected result. Yes, you can notice over here. Yes, under connectives of unexpected result, we can use the words like although, even though, despite, in spite of, however, but, nevertheless. Yes, these are the words that we generally use as the connectives of unexpected result. Now we'll see some examples first. Let's see. Number A, we have he got good marks although he was poor in English. Number B, Mr. Sharma is very honest even though he is poor. Number C, despite his illness, he attended the exam. Number D, he couldn't succeed in spite of his talent. Yes, in these examples, you can notice the words like although, even though, despite, and in spite of, right? So the main thing we have to notice over here is that the words like, okay, although, even though, yes, these are the words, okay, that have the same meaning, and we can use these words as the connectives of unexpected result in the same way, right? They have same meaning and they are used in the similar way, no doubt. But in case of the connectives like despite and in spite of, you can notice there after in spite and in spite of and despite, we use a noun phrase, right? But just on the contrary, the words, the connectives like although, even though, and though, they are used with a clause, But in case of despite and in spite of, there must be a noun phrase after the blank space. So you need to notice whether there is a clause or a noun phrase after the blank space in the given sentences. Now number E, let's see, we have some more examples over here regarding the connectives of unexpected result. And in example number E, we have he tried hard, however he failed. Number F, she can sing well, but she can't dance. Number G, I called you many times, nevertheless you didn't listen. Now look at these three examples. Number E, he tried hard, however he failed. Yes, the connectives like however, but, nevertheless, they are also used as the connectives of unexpected result. But there is slight difference between the connectives of unexpected result. In case of however, but, and nevertheless, there must be a result. These connectives join a result with the condition or the statement. I mean that after these connectives there must be a result, right? So you need to notice, you need to read the sentence carefully and notice whether there is a condition, situation, or the result after the blank space in the given sentence. So this is what you need to do. Now I have given you some notes over here so that you will feel easier to understand about the use of the connectives of unexpected result. Under note, the first point I have for you is although, though, even though plus clause. It means after the connectives although, though, and even though, there must be a clause, right? But after the connectives like despite and in spite of, there must be a noun phrase, right? So you need to notice this carefully in the sentence. And lastly, yes, we have however, nevertheless, and but plus result. It means there must be, okay, after the blank space in the given sentences, there must be a result. Yes, after the words however, nevertheless, and but. In other words, we can say the connectives like however, nevertheless, and but are followed by a result, right? Yes. Now we'll move on to the next type of connectives, that is relative pronoun connectives, right? So do you have any idea regarding this type of connectives? Can you tell me what kind of words are used under relative pronoun connectives? Yes, you're right. Yes, we use the words like who, which, that, whom, whose, where, what, etc. under the connectives of relative pronouns or relative pronoun connectives, right? Okay, first of all we'll see some examples and then we'll discuss more. Okay, let's see example number A. Yes, in number A we have the pen which you gave me yesterday was lost. Number B, the man who is standing at the gate is your uncle. Number C, the person whom I love most is my mother. Number D, that was the house where the thieves were hiding. Let me repeat this once again. That was the house where the thieves were hiding. And number E, we have, do you know what I am thinking about? Yes, in these examples, you can notice the words like which, who, whom, where, and what. And these words are used as the relative pronoun connectives, right? So these connectives, okay, are used to relate a noun or pronoun it refers to. So you can notice there, okay, the points I have provided you under note. Relative pronoun connectives are used to join the relative clauses. Next point, we use who, whose, whom, or that for the nouns that refer to a person. Yes, in case of person, we can use the words like who, whose, whom, that, etc. Similarly, we use what, which, that to relate things or animals. In case of things or animals, or let's say objects, you can use the relative pronouns like what, which, that, etc. Did you get my point? Yes. Okay, now this is all about relative connectives. Now I have provided you here some practice questions, right? I hope, okay, you will have some more ideas, okay, after you practice these questions about connectives. Okay, let me help you with these questions. Okay, number A, we have, okay, he's poor, he's honest. Can you guess which connective is suitable for this sentence? Yes, we have the options in spite of, even though, however. First of all, notice, okay, whether there is a clause or a noun phrase after the blank space. Yes, no doubt, we have a clause there. Yes, he is poor. His subject is verb, right? So it is a clause. Now, can you guess? He is poor, he is honest. Now, first of all, please try, okay? Try with, okay, all the given options. In spite of, he is poor, he is honest. Even though he is poor, he is honest. However, he is poor, he is honest. Now, which option do you think is right? Yes, sure, you are right. Yes. Even though he is poor, he is honest. Yes, you are right. We have, okay, this second option is right. Even though he is poor, he is honest. Now, number B. Manisha is learning Japanese. Go to Japan. Now we have the options. so, in order to, for. Which option do you think is right? Yes? You're right. Yes. The second option is right. Yes, Manisha is learning Japanese in order to go to Japan. It means she wants to go to Japan, so she is learning Japanese language. Number C, he couldn't answer all the questions. ... He had not practiced well. Now you can guess the option easily. Because of, for, so. Which option do you think is right? Yes, you're right. He couldn't answer all the questions because, for he had not practiced well. Yes, for. Here, why for is suitable? Here, for, the word for means because, right? So, this option is correct. Number D, they attempted many times. ... They couldn't win the match. Now, can you guess? We have the options. So that, however. Yes, you are right. However. They attempted many times. However, they couldn't win the match. Now, the next question we have. ... Our carelessness, we couldn't get victory upon our enemy. We have the options. Despite, because of. Can you guess which option is right? Yes, sure. You're right. Yes. Despite our carelessness, because of our carelessness, we couldn't get victory upon our enemy. Let me repeat this once again. Because of our carelessness, we couldn't get victory upon our enemy. Number F, he is too rich. ... He is greedy. Now let's try. We have the options. In spite of, nevertheless, for. Can you guess the right option? Yes. He is too rich. Nevertheless, he is greedy. Nevertheless, he is greedy. Number G, ... He is talented. He cannot do well in the exam. Now, you can try the right option. Yes, we have the options. Despite, because, though. Yes, you're right. Though he is talented, he cannot do well in the exam. Yes, though, although, and even though, they mean the same. And they are used in the same way, right? Number 8. ... Bad weather, we went on our journey. We have the options. However, although, in spite of. So you can notice, bad weather. After blank space, we have noun phrase, right? So with noun phrase, which connective is used? Yes, you're right. So if there is a noun phrase after the blank space, we can use either in spite of or despite. So we have the options in spite of, so you can choose this one as the right option, right? So you can say, in spite of bad weather, we went on our journey. Now number I, we won the first prize. ... They won the first prize. ... They hadn't practiced hard. We have the options. Nevertheless, for, even though. Now can you guess the right option? Yes, you are right. Yes, they won the first prize even though they hadn't practiced hard. Yes, even though. Now, number J, we have the sentence, Rita went to hospital, ... checking of her health. Yes, we have ing form of verb after the blank space, so you can easily guess the right option. Can you tell me? Yes, you are right. Yes, the option for, F-O-R, for is suitable here. Yes, let me repeat this. Rita went to hospital for checking up her health. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.